Hello, 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 my Runescape community. How are you guys? How's it going? My name is Bio. I am an Ironman. I've been an Ironman for a long time. I've enjoyed this journey, every moment of it. Some of the grinds are kind of a bit of a pain, and then others are just a lot of fun. But no matter what it is, I always feel this sense of accomplishment after I'm done doing it. I wanted to kind of go through and talk about some of the hacks and some of the need-to-knows that I've kind of learned throughout the years of playing this game mode and share those with you. If you guys have any other tips, any other suggestions that you think I should cover, things that you think I should be aware of, things that I should know, go ahead and leave them down in the comment section. I'll be reading each one and replying to each of you. So, the first thing that we're going to cover is mazcab. Mazcab is an area where you do raids. Beat Beastmaster Durzag and Yakamaru, and it's a great place to do a lot of your bank training. So a couple ways of getting there. There's obviously your portal. You can go here, select Liberation of mazcab, hop on in there. From here, I'll show you where to go in a second. The other way of getting here, shout out to the Christmas Village, would be to make a group. You do this by going to the little snowman looking thing right now is the community tab. Usually there's like two little people here. You click on that, you go to grouping system, click on Liberation of mazcab. You're going to create a new group by clicking this create a new group button down here. Give that a few seconds to think and you'll be thrown into a group. Click on View Selected after you've selected Liberation of mazcab. Update your group. Once you've done that, you're going to hit Ready. And you should get a complete group pop-up. Go ahead and click on that. And then teleport all group members. Once you've done that, you'll be here. Once you kind of get the hang of it, it will not take very long to do this. It just takes some getting used to, that's for sure. But once you're here, you're going to go ahead and head east and kind of go up this little hill here. And then over here, you're going to see your bank. Now this bank does not have a right click reload last preset. If I had feedback that I would like to see changed in the game, it would be that all banks have that. Currently all banks do not have that, and every once in a while you run into a bank that doesn't have it. This is one of those. But the cool and unique thing about this bank and why you should be doing all your bank standing skills here is because of the shop. Inside the shop, you have pretty much all you need to make a Supreme Overload potion. At the end of completing like your normal 14 dose potion, you can right click on the shop and you can buy 3 super restores, 1 summoning potion, 1 super defense, 1 super necromancy, 1 super ranging, 1 super strength, 1 super attack, and 1 super magic potion. All those together with a crystal flask will make your Supreme Overload potion. Once you have your Supreme Overload potion, you can easily turn that into an Elder Overload potion. So it literally sells everything except for the crystal flask and the Overload potion. Overload potions I'll cover in another tip. I have to write that down. But yes, do all your bank standing skills here. Now the only thing is, if you are high on your stock for overload potions, you may also benefit from doing your skills at the Fort Forinthry. can cover that now real quick. So Fort Forinthry is created from the Fort Forinthry storyline. The Fort Forinthry quest series consists of a few different quests that all revolve around the idea of building up this fort to become a new skilling hub for you to train your skills. The thing that I like about this place is that a percentage of the XP that you earn goes into an area where you can reclaim it later in a large chunk as bonus XP that you can put towards any skill of your choosing. This can kind of make the skills that you don't like to do as much a little bit faster. So there is a large benefit to doing your bank standing skills here. However, mazcab bank standing allows you to get all the ingredients that you need for the Supreme Overload Potion like every couple minutes. So it's really hard to decide on which one you want to do, but there are good reasons to do both of them. The Fort Forinthry quest series, in order to unlock this area, you're going to want to make sure that you're completing the quest New Foundations, Murder on the Border, Unwelcome Guests, and I'm pretty sure that unlocks most of the areas for you to build up everything. Other quests that are in this series are Dead and Buried, Ancient Awakening, Battle of Fort Forinthry, Requiem of for Dragon, and Ode the Devourer. If you've never been here before, and this is your first time headed to this area, then you're going to want to start off from the Varrock Lodestone. You can access the Varrock Lodestone by going to this area on the map right here, Varrock. Activate it and then you'll have access to that lodestone. From there, you're going to run east until you get to the edge of the castle, and then north. North for a very long time. All the way up here. The Earth Altar is also up here, so that may be a good idea for you to use one of your 2 free teleports from the Wicked Hood. Every day, teleport to the Earth Altar. That will put you right next to this area. But as you can see in here, once you have everything built up, there's quite a few different things you can do. You have your fletching station, your workbench here. And then in the main section, you have an area to do plank making, where you can take wood, turn it into planks, turn those planks into refined planks, and turn those into frames. Frames are what you use to build all of this. You have your archaeology workbench here. You have your inventor's workbench here. You have a furnace, some anvils, all that good stuff. And then over here, you have a couple different spots. You have a place where you can do herb lore, and a lady that you can prepare potions with, where she will help you speed up the process of making overloads. You have your cooking range here, a place to get water for your vials, right next to a bank. In here we have a chapel. Once you have this chapel built up, it will treat any bones that you offer to this area as if both lanterns are lit with the Marintel. Once you have this built up to tier 3. Down here is your hub for all of your away from Gillinor things, I would say. So you have your ports, you have Anachronia, and your miscellanea, all able to be managed from this area. And then you can send and receive voyages from your archaeology, all from this one spot. So this area is also something you're going to want to unlock and work on earlier on in the game. So the next thing that we're going to want to talk about is something that you are probably going to be wanting to do every day. And that is a quick little rune run and viswax. So as for the rune run, you'll want to decide on what route is best for you. I've kind of settled on 3 different rune stores, and those are what I will show you here. There's a couple of them that I don't visit on a regular basis. One of them is locked behind a little mini quest, and I want to actually unlock that and start visiting it soon, and that's Ali in El Kharid. But he is a good place to buy runes. The other places is if you go to Edgeville, you can get to Edgeville with your wilderness sword, or you could just use the lodestone network. Edgeville is located just northwest of Varrock, over here, and here's the lodestone that you'll want to activate. Once you get here, you'll just run north, cross the wall into the wilderness. You'll come over here to this guy, and you'll trade him and buy all his runes. The next place that I want to go is Mandrith. I access that with my Slayer Cape. But if you don't have the Slayer Cape, you'll have to decide on whether or not this is worth the while for you. There are a couple different ways of getting here, but it is so far north that you never ever want to run here from like a lodestone. So the other way of getting here would be in Edgeville. There is a lever that you can pull, and that lever, after teleporting the lodestone, is located just northeast of the lodestone. There's also another lever in Ardougne. Once you pull this lever, it will send you to this area. If you pull this lever again, it will send you to the Ardougne area. So this could be a quick way of unlocking the whole west side of the map if you haven't visited this area yet. But for our purposes, you would teleport here. You would go to the map. From here you would go north and then west to access this area that I'm going to access. But I activate the Slayer Cape. I go to Mandrith. I trade him quickly, scroll down and buy broad arrowheads. I do this as a daily. From here you can trade this guy, Lundale, and you'll buy all his runes. Now, home to access the lodestone network. Then we're going to click on Lunar Island or Lunar Isles. We're going to step to this rock here, and we're going to bladed dive here and surge. If you have double surge unlock, you can surge again to get to the house and trade Baby Yaga. This area you will have to do Lunar Diplomacy in order to unlock this rune shop. But after here, there's only one more place we need to visit, and this is where I buy battle staves every day. Next place we're going to go to is Yanao. From here, we're just going to go east, the Wizard's Tower, Magic Guild, and go up the stairs. We're going to trade this guy over here that does not have a cape on, Magic Store owner, buy all his runes. Now there are a couple other places that you can go to buy runes. You can go to the Varrock shop, sell runes. There's a place in Birthrope that also sells runes. The alley, the trader, and then the Void Outpost. However, like I said, you're gonna have to decide on if that's the right thing for you to do. I've decided that I don't want to spend that long every day buying runes. I already have a lot of runes, and this has been plenty of runes for me to upkeep everything I need. From there, you're just going to right click on your Wicked Hood. You're going to Rune Crafting Guild Teleport. Once you're here, you can bladed dive to this corner, enter the portal, and go down to the Rune Goldberg machine. At this point, you're going to want to visit the Rune Goldberg machine Wikipedia page, and you're going to want to scroll down and you can see what the current combinations are. So here you can see that the slot 1 rune is earth. The slot 2 rune could be dust, water, or body. And then the slot 3 rune is random for everybody. If you do have the Rune Crafting 99 skill cape, you can right click on that and activate its special to tell you exactly what your third rune is. However, I don't have that, and anybody else who doesn't have that, you're just gonna have to trial and error and hope you get lucky. Now, if your second rune is a crazy expensive rune like soul runes, dust runes, lava runes, mud runes, smoke, like you fill in the blank. Runes that I will absolutely not use in here are things like cosmic, astral, the runes that take me a little bit longer to make or obtain, like I don't get them from drops, that sort of thing, then I'm not going to use them in the slot 2. So if you need to decide on what your next best option is, you can come down to this section here. So let's say I didn't want to use earth runes, I could use body runes instead. I find out that dust runes are my second best, or my slot 2 best option. I'm not going to use dust runes, so I can use water instead. And so using that and trying to figure out what your best combination is every day is going to help you out. It's going to save you money, and it's also going to help prevent some deterioration of the runes that you don't have a lot of access to in the first place. So heading back to the game, I know earth is going to be the best one, and then it's either going to be dust, water, or body here. Now I'm going to hope it's body, and then I'm just going to throw in a random rune here. So you can see body was my second option. That's pretty good. 89 vis with 2 greens is okay. Typically I will, if I get 2 greens, I'll try my luck a few more times to see if I can get that above 90. I can right click on the rune and select which slot I want to put it in. And I tried water and I got 96. I'm happy with 96. I'm not going to fuss around for 4 more vis. Every time you try again, it will increase your rune cost to make that combination. And so the lower tries that you can get, the better. But that's viswax, guys. Viswax is super helpful as an Ironman. You can activate viswax to reset auras, re-roll daily challenges, reset harmony pillars, extend your divination location gathering limit, and then you can also add quick teleport charges. The things that I use viswax for every single day would be extending my challenges. When you extend a challenge, you get more XP for completing that challenge, and it also progresses you further. It's treated as completing 2 challenges versus just the 1. And so if you want to complete the week's cards for your weekly progress, but you only have 3 days or 4 days to play, you can extend your challenges and still reap all the benefits for the 7 without having to complete them all 7 days. So that wraps everything up for this video. Thanks everybody for tuning in. If you did watch this video, you enjoyed it, you like this content, feel free to leave me a like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton, helps get the video out to more people, also helps grow my channel. As you can see, I am a new RuneScape content creator, and so I'd like to kind of test the waters and see how this kind of video goes and does. This is a sort of thing that I really appreciate and like to not only just watch, but also what I like to share and what I like to create. Creating this video was a lot of fun. It did take some time, so the subscribe and the like goes a long way and it helps me out. But I really do enjoy you guys being here and taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed it too. But until next time, give me a high five.